All praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, double honors to our elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to all the brothers pushing his work in sincerity and truth. A brother to mine from GMS Toronto, coming at you with another video. This is the word privilege. A right, a special right, advantage, or immunity granted or available only to a particular person or group. A grant, privilege, or privileges. Let me get another meaning or definition for this. An advantage that only one person or group of people has, usually because of their position or because they are rich. And that's what the sister says. An opportunity to do something special or enjoyable. It has an example here. The way in which rich people or people from high social class have most of the advantage in society. A special right that some people or authority have that allows them to do or say anything that other people are not allowed to. That's the definition of privilege, okay? And reason I'm bringing this up is because I trained this doctor, right? I think she's a psychologist or something. And she's telling me how a lot of these children, well, in their teens, I'm not going to call them children, okay? They're close to being young men. And for some reason, this so-called pandemic is making them want to commit suicide because they can't go see their friends. Okay? And on the other side of the world, you have other children, right? Who's seeing bombs and bullets, dead bodies, people dying in the streets, gun smoke, bomb smoke, building collapsing. Hell, you go to South America, you see women literally getting taken advantage of. You've seen children not knowing where the next meal is coming from. But it's only here in North America, the West, where children has all of these things protected from everything. And as soon as they go through a little adversity, they're ready to kill themselves. All right? I know she's telling me, oh, it's because of where they're from, how they're raised. Listen, you can go into all of that technical mumbo jumbo with somebody else. Okay? But when it comes to me, I'm not hearing all of that. I'm looking at it like this. You people are privileged over here in the West, man. It's because because you can't go outside to go play with your friends and hang out and go to a stupid mall. That's gonna make you want to kill yourself, then kill yourself. All right? That's why the Lord is gonna mess this place up, because you have everything. You're the virgin daughter of Babylon, and you still can't get it together. You've never been touched. You've never been penetrated, right? You don't know what war is. Your little ghetto gospel wars that you're going through. You might hear a gunshot here and there. You might have a high body count, a high death rate this month or next month. Yeah, those are little small wars. Those are skirmishes, right? You don't hear bombs going off. You don't. You walk outside. Yes, you might get shot. Is that a good thing? Of course not. But there are certain places you can't even blink. It's not just one option. Okay, many options. You might get a bomb drop on your head. You might step on the mine, a landmine. Numerous ways to die, man. And in here, you're ordered to stay inside. You know, a lot of you people, a lot of you got fat, making money while getting fat. You know, the Lord is just fattening you up for the sacrifice that's coming. You know, so before all of you start getting your ribs touch each other, because after this fattening up, guess what's coming after the fattening up? The slaughter. Okay. And this is the reason why the Lord said men shall be as women. Okay. In Jeremiah 51, the mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holes. Their might hath failed Salakia. They have become as women. They have burned her dwelling places. Her bars are broken. Her bars represents what? Their gates, their protection. Right? And this is going into the wars. But before the wars, guess what? They're being broken spiritually. Right? Before the physical part comes. That's the reason why you see these guys are getting weaker and weaker. Right? Everything somebody does, it's affecting them now. They have the right to talk. Like I was on World Star Hip Hop this morning. A tradition that's been going on for years and years and years. But they're trying to break tradition and try to make it look like they're so holy. Let me explain to you what the tradition was. So over in Thailand, if you're a fan of Muay Thai or kickboxing, you know, they usually have little kids like, you know, all geared up fighting each other. You know, it's all fun. A little kid is not gonna knock another kid out. Doesn't matter how hard you think that they're getting hit. Okay, some of you people have never been punched in the face before. These are not children who knows, even if they might know the technique, they don't have the power behind their punches. So they're gonna hit each other. It's gonna look like they're not getting hurt. The pound of pressure that's coming from their punches, it's not the same. Okay? Plus, and you know, you people do your taekwondo and your jiu-jitsu like as children, but when other nations do what they do to harden their children up, to not make them like your little children over here, full of damn estrogen and imbalances, man. Okay, your emotions are all over the place. Want to kill themselves when they can't go outside. Okay, they have become as women, man. So they want to go after little children in Thailand fighting each other, you know, just for combat's sake. But then over here, you know, their children are so-called pampered. And when they get to a certain age, what happens to them? They turn into this. Okay, they turn into little mush balls. Because they don't know what it's like to go through adversity. They don't know what it's like to, to not have something to eat. And even if they do, right, it's not like they can't go and steal it. There's still options, okay? There are countries that there are no options, man. If you don't hunt, you don't eat, right? If your parents don't give you something to eat, you don't eat. Here's a little different. You can always go outside and beg, right? You can go to the store and steal something, you know? And if you get caught, you tell them what you're going through, you get put in a home where there's food. But then a little adversity comes, and then you start to shaking. You start shaking in your boots. You need your pills. You know, that's how you know this place is going down, man. Because the men have become as women. They have become as women. They have burnt her. That's going into Babylon the Great. Let me see what's in Isaiah 47, 41 for Slakia. Okay, going to Judah. Let me see, Romans 1. No. Babylon has been a golden cup in my hand. I think that's going into Revelation. Jeremiah 51. Okay. And 7 says here, Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations are drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Right, and that's the reason why you see these children are going crazy, because they've never been through adversity. And this is not even adversity, man. This is not even adversity. You can still see your friends through what do you call it? You can call them on FaceTime, you know. You can still do the things that you like to do. Your problem is just because everyone's not doing it on the level that you're accustomed to. Like, you don't see a lot of people gathering around doing all kind of things. So you're getting pissed off. It turn your hissy fit, talking about you want to kill yourself and stuff. Okay, the Lord has protected you for so long. Now, guess what? The angels are slowly letting loose that destruction, right? And that destruction is coming, and you're already starting to see these little shitheads breaking, talking about, ooh, I want to kill myself because I can't go outside and play with my friends. And she's pretty much justifying this. Listen, you can justify that all you want. Okay, you know, your philosophy is that of Babylon the Great. Okay, you're drunk in that wine, talking about the doctor that I train. Okay, you're drunk in that wine of this place, so you can preach all of that, or circumstances and all that. I'm not hearing it. Okay, because if you were to compare them to other children in third world countries, the other children in third world countries should have mental illnesses. But when they come to a place like this, they appreciate it. Okay, because it's not as bad as where they're from, but it's bad spiritually, not physically, because they can, you know, they're in the flesh as well. The body wants what the body wants, right? A lot of people think this is an escape. This is the place where you come to escape, but this is the place where judgment is it's set for this place to be judged. So you come over here, you make your money, you do what you got to do, but at the end of the day, the Lord is gonna destroy this place, right? Like I said, they're in the flesh. When they come over here, you know, everything is nice, because it's hard. It's easier than where they're from. Where they're from is hard, you know. And we're all in the flesh, so whatever the body sees, or the eye sees, or the ears hear, you know, that's what the body's gonna love. But at the end of the day, this place will be destroyed. These people are here, women, children, old folks. They're all here for that judgment, right? Doesn't matter how much you think this place is gonna live on forever. It's not. That's why you see these boys are failing, and these women are failing, because the Lord have made this lawless society to go on and on and on and on until He's ready to take it down, and He's breaking it from inside out. So with that, I'd like to say our praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai. Double honors to our elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to all the brothers pushing us, working sincerity and truth. Shalom.